Yelling at you tonight. You were in for a great show. Hey, before we start, we've got a few administrative items we need to cover. Number one, if you need to use the restroom, no pooping in your seat. We've got a bathroom. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. Just go out that door. It's right down the hall. It's whoever needs to use it at the time, but it's one person today. So when you're in there, lock it. If you're about to go in, give it a little knock. You might make a friend if you don't, but it's not going to be a good friend. Like, that'd be a weird story to tell your kids about how you met your significant other. So let's try to avoid that tonight. Oh, and my little public service message. If you're in the restroom and you do something that causes you to raise up the seat when you're done, put the seat back down before you leave. You're going to be making some people happy. We're going to be a little bit better people tonight. That's what we want to do. Oh, is this anybody's first time here at the Providence Improv Guild? Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you for coming out and spending your Saturday night here with us. Everything you see tonight can be made up on the spot. None of this is a script at all. I'm making all this bullshit up as I go along. We just made up the price. Beginning to end, we are just making everything up as we go along. Now, audience, that's right, you, the performers tonight, they're going to be going to you for inspiration. So if the show sucks, it's your fault. So we want to, if the hosting sucks, it's your fault too. So we want to go ahead and get ahead of that now. We're going to do a little practice to get you ready. Because I got to say, you think you know words until somebody asks you for a word, and then all of a sudden you can't think of any words, or you can only think like really dirty words that you don't want to yell out in the theater. So we're going to work around that right now. So first, you know what? I'm always hungry, so I love the chicken tender question. On the count of three, I want everybody to yell to me your favorite thing to dip chicken tenders in. Because everybody likes chicken tenders, and everybody likes dipping them in something. Everybody's got a favorite. I'm talking a little to give you time to think. You're not going to have that much time during the shows, but that's why it's a warm-up. It's not game time yet. Your favorite thing to dip a chicken tender in on three. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. There's passion in that, everybody. Like, we really care about that. All right, that was a good question. I'm going to ask a little more personal question to you. You just met somebody. You're picking them up for the first date. You're in the house waiting for them to get ready. You use the bathroom. You're in the restroom. Remember we said about the toilet seat. We're going to practice that while we're in there. But you look in the medicine cabinet. What is the absolute last thing you want to see in that medicine cabinet? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You can dip your chicken tenders in some of those things. That was great. And I've got one more question right now. The beginning of this, I went up here and I told you what my name was. I didn't see anybody take notes. So this is where we see who was paying attention. On the count of 3, yell my name. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was great. The people in the back yelled a lot louder, so those in the front weren't paying attention. I couldn't tell right there. We have 3 awesome sets for you tonight. We've got Barbershop. We've got, before I forget, we've got our Saturday night house team. Eclipse of the Titans. It's going to be a great show. Are you ready to see some improv? Yeah! Let's get the highlights of our first act tonight. Barbershop!
Excuse me, thank you guys for coming out tonight. We are Barbershop Plus.
I'm the plus.
The lovely ladies joining us. So to get us started, we'd like something to inspire our scenes tonight. We're curious, what's the best gift you've ever received?
Money.
Money. All right, I can't argue with that. Money.
Yeah, money. Have y'all heard of the shrinkflation thing? Shrinkflation, yeah, it's fucked up. All of your like bottles and stuff are getting smaller, like shampoo and stuff that used to be 10 ounces, now it's like 8.5. It's pissing me off so much. All the packages are getting, I see you nodding, you're right, it's so fucking annoying. I hate it. Shrinkflation.
My girlfriend's kids work and they make a lot of money. One of them got called into work, said he couldn't go, and negotiated getting a $100 bonus for going and working in a restaurant.
I don't know if it's just an Italian thing or what, but I feel like all the Italian people that I speak to all have one thing in common, a few things in common. But one thing in particular is our parents seem to have stolen all of our communion. We've all had uncles and aunts give us so much money for our communions, and for some reason, it dawned on me the other day, where is all that money? And I don't know. And I asked my parents, do you remember this? What you do with it?
I grew up Catholic and I had this like challenge when I was a little kid going to church. I tried to see how long I could keep the host in my mouth. I would be like walking out of church out to the car and I'd look at them and she would get so mad.
I did this as well. I actually took it one step further and I wanted to show my sister who hadn't made her first communion yet, and so I brought it back in my mouth and I was like, showing it to her.
Wow. This is a lot of material. This is gonna get I want this date to be special tonight, okay? So I've planned something unique for us. Each bite I take of this beautiful meal that you have prepared for us. Great job, by the way. It's delicious. I know you worked hard. Each bite you take, I want to chew it up a little bit, and then I want to so we can see what it looks like in this form and in this form. And I have ideas for later.
I knew this was going to be a good date.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it was going to be this good.
Right? Right? You told me you loved me for my ideas.
I really love this sashimi bikini you made me. I didn't tell you, but I love salmon. It's so my color, and I just wanted to say thank you. And
I look at you, and what I think is salmon. So it just seems right.
you have such a way with words. Goodness.
We see that this person is also a little strange. They have sort of like fish scales on their skin too. It's like fish human hybrid.
What else did you have planned for this evening?
Well, I was going to spray you down with a water bottle, because I know that your scales get kind of dry sometimes, and I want to spritz you a little bit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's not too forward?
Not at all.
Spritzing?
Not at all.
Because I've got some more ideas for later as well. So I really love marinated salmon, and I like to marinate it in some, sesame sauce or teriyaki sauce. What do you think about it?
I'm a little taken aback. Yeah, a little surprised.
Because you're wearing a salmon bathing suit?
And I think it's a little inappropriate that you are talking about.
You were just all sexy talk, and all of a sudden now you're like, what did I do wrong?
You see that I'm in my sashimi bikini, and you think it's appropriate to come talk to me now about how you like your salmon? You're coming on you're a little forward today.
This is gonna be a good dinner. I mean, for dessert, we have those edible panties, the little panties.
What is in your mouth? That's gum. Why are you chewing it like that?
It's not too gum.
Did you put the whole pack in your mouth at once?
Not the whole pack, but
I can see, every time you try to see it, it's like.
That's a good piece of rock. What? Don't yum, man.
We're going into church, and you thought now was the time to eat your whole pack of gum?
Okay, well, hang on. I will swallow this before
You
I
can't,
talk.
no, you can't swallow.
Or I'll like put it under something.
No, this is God's house. You're not gonna stick, oh, God's church. Wait,
But it's not like God doesn't live here, you know. Sorry, it's so bad.
give that, yes.
But like, I remember Fred is that he doesn't, like, he lives everywhere, right? So like everywhere is his house, so like where am I supposed to chew gum if not in one of his multiple houses, you know?
You make a very good point, but, we're about to go to church. Can you get rid of that, please? I will get Father
I'm
John.
going there.
I will get Father John.
I'm not Father John.
And-
Oh, Father John!
Father John, Cecilia here
Mhm.
doesn't seem to find issue with this wad of gum in her mouth.
Cecilia, dear.
Mm.
Have an extra piece?
Well, Father, I was just
How many do
explaining.
you want? I have 6 pieces left, right? The first, okay, I have to get a new pack.
So, I'm sorry, I was under the impression that we couldn't just chew gum in churches.
Father John, this is so cool that you're like,
Why did that do that?
thank you, right? Don't you think God wants us to experience all the things your life has made for us?
No, I didn't think that. Father,
I think religion can serve you very differently if you just grow into it.
Father. Oh my God.
Well, generous.
Oh.
See, I told you we didn't have to go inside. This is great. This is all I needed. I feel fulfilled and like I can go.
Whoa. Oh. Oh, do you see? I can see his face. I see his face in the bottle.
Whoa. Oh, just to clarify, is this the face of Jesus or your face? Because they do look similar. I guess it was his face.
Father, you've shown us more today than you've ever shown us before.
You seem scared, so I'm gonna switch places. I'm not actually into this.
Wow.
That's supposed to be fun.
Really? Oh my. This is a whole new world for me. I feel like I'm born again.
I feel like you want to break out into song.
Oh,
That's okay.
oh, I can't. Not in my
You
Sunday's best.
didn't think you could chew his ABC gum either, but you did that.
I can't, my mouth is too dry, I can't.
We got to 5 minutes after he stopped dancing.
Stick this in me.
Maybe.
I told you, my mouth was dry. I mean, I couldn't breathe as well.
Yeah, it was good. Jesus wants you to sing. Let's stop there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can do that. I can certainly do that.
So we have this talk. Whoa, don't flush that around. You're gonna get robbed.
Who's gonna rob me?
Oh, it's a busy street. There's lots of people walking around. I feel like you're asking for it, you know?
Yeah,
Those are all big bills.
yeah, no, got 100. Hundo. Hundo.
I know, I saw that they were hundreds before you told me they were hundreds. Yeah. So thick ass money clip.
Yeah.
I can tell you're very successful.
Yeah, I mean, money. No one robs rich people because we're too cool. So I'm like, it's gonna be another hundo.
You're acting like you're surprised, but I know you're really not. No, that's annoying. No, I see it's on them.
Yeah. What the fuck just happened? Someone robbed me?
I literally told you this was going to happen.
I know, but I'm rich. Why would you rob a rich guy?
Because robbing poor people is a really dick thing to do.
Yeah, fuck him. They're poor. I mean, all right, I guess I have to pull out my.
I need more money. No way.
Come on.
Come back.
I'm down with something. I have like a frog in my throat or something.
A frog?
You know, the saying, like I got a frog in my throat, you don't hear it? It's like something's in my throat, it's stuck.
A frog?
Well, it's just a saying, I'm sure you've heard it, you're like a million years old.
It's, the saying I thought was, I have a squiggly fish in my throat. Right? When your throat is like scratchy and, you know, it's like the fish is kind of dancing around in your throat.
I have not heard that in once in my,
A frog?
I'm 19, I've never heard that.
Wait, you're 19?
Dad,
I thought you were still 14.
oh my god. Can you just help me?
I mean, we have some more stuff.
You got a squiggly fish in your throat? What's going on over there? You alright?
Uncle, is this like a thing you guys did?
We grew up together.
Just
so-
make up phrases? No one says a wiggly fish.
Come on, squiggly fish is a thing.
No, I've never heard of that. I was just telling Dad.
You know how the fish like flaps around? Flaps around in your throat?
Yeah, like, the saying is frog in your throat, like,
Frog in your throat, that's stupid.
but it sounds like how.
What does the frog do? Just like sit there? Frogs just sit there, you know? I mean, they don't move really.
Yeah, that's exactly why they call it frog in your throat. It's just sitting like right here in my.
You see that this person has a weird frog-like skin a little bit. He's like a frog-human hybrid.
It's like right here. Just like stuck.
I mean, it's not meant to be, you know, stereotypical or anything. Not at all. Not at all. But
So we, like, don't take it personally, but, you know, frogs suck, and squiggly fish is the thing. Like, because think about it, when you're like all, it sounds like squiggly fish, right? Like, it doesn't sound like a frog.
and Richard, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're sick, you know, you get, you know, a dribbly's nose.
A dribbly dribble.
Yeah, dribble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of this squiggly fish.
Oh, do you also have the dribbles?
No, I don't, what are the dribbles? I mean, I thought I had it right with the frog in the throat, now you're probably for a loop, I don't know
No,
what
you
you
got
got.
like, you know, it goes, it's, a lot of times the dribbles are what cause the squiggly fish.
So, I mean, dribbles to me would be like your nose is dripping.
It's actually what the fish wants. It wants part of the dribbles.
Hey, so I've been thinking about it, and I don't really want to come to work anymore until you give me like an extra $100 cash just to show up.
Well, I've been thinking about it too, and
Oh, sweet. Let's talk.
yeah, I think maybe not coming to work is something I want to do as well. I mean,
Well, you would have to ask your boss for like you're my boss, so you would give me a hundo, but you would have to ask your boss for a hundo. I can't give you the hundo.
So not come to work, but then get paid for it.
No, like I
That is
don't.
a great idea.
No, I think you're misunderstanding me. I will come to work eventually. I feel like your idea is different. I'll come to work eventually. I just want an extra 100 cash on top of it. You sound like you're abandoning this whole work thing altogether. But you're making it seem like we're saying the same thing.
Well, I think we are saying.
No. They're very different things.
I think what you're saying is you don't want to work, you want to get paid,
Those
and
things are
$100
true.
on
Yeah.
top of that.
Mhm.
And
You're missing the word unless.
unless.
Yeah. I don't want to work unless you throw an extra hundo cash on top of my regular paycheck when I show up to work.
When you actually work.
Thank you. Yes, when I actually do work. Yeah.
This makes sense to me. I mean,
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna go talk to the boss.
Sweet.
Yes, and
Sweet.
I wanted to though.
Yeah, cool.
Can you help me talk to the boss? Because you're really good at explaining.
Why
Hey.
do I work for you? Oh,
It's, break time's over. Get back to work.
So listen, Bob, we have this great idea. So
might be different ideas.
what?
I'm the boss, so it's Mr. Bob to you.
Oh, okay, Mr. Bob.
Okay.
Mr. Bob.
Yeah.
We don't really like to be here and work, but
Yeah, no one likes to work.
we want to be paid. And then every time we do come back to work, we want a hundo on top of it
Yeah,
while working.
I think what we really want is if we can just get down to brass tacks. I know you carry around a lot of hundos.
Yeah.
Can you just give us some hundos just for showing up?
So like one each or?
You were about to say 4, so let's go with that. That's our show, guys.
Keep going to Barbershop! Yeah! Those residual applause, I take those. Let's go. Oh, Mark! I have very low self-esteem, thank you, folks. Hey, audience! If you've got a phone, please turn off the ringer. Yeah, I should have mentioned that earlier if it's you live in 2005 and you keep your ringer on. And while you've got that phone out, we're on social media. It'd be a great time to follow us. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, Providence Improv deal, it's Improv Pig right there. And go ahead and check in. Let all your loser friends who are sitting home on a Saturday night re-Frenching their toes know that you are out on a Saturday night watching comedy on the city, having a good time. That's what social media is for, to feel superior to your friends. And I want that for all of you. All right, are we ready for our next act? Yeah! Let's hear a responsible noise for our next act before I forget!
We are, before I forget, all we need to get started for you is a suggestion of anything at all.
Spiders.
What was it?
Spiders.
When I was in, honestly, the 3rd grade, it was a summertime. There's a big old juicy spider, fat ass.
Like my web?
Did you notice me noticing you?
Yeah, little fly, I seen your wings. Hey fly, why don't you come and sit down in this web for a little bit?
I can't see any reason why.
Debbie, you know who's no good for you, Debbie.
I like these
Debbie!
ones.
Don't listen to your friends, they don't have your best interest in mind.
See, he loves me.
I know he has the fattest, juiciest ass around.
Your dog is so round.
Oh.
And guess what? I got 8 legs to go with it.
That means sex stuff.
I'm implying sexual stuff when I talk about my legs.
I regret it, but do it and then tell me all about it.
Yeah, because you are a freak, girl. You like the
Oops! My webbing's gone. No more silk for me.
Hey, try to get it.
I remember that when I was a young one, I went to Boy Scout camp. It was called Camp Goshen. And they would have all these bugs. They had something called like the Goshen stingers, and they were like these big fat caterpillars. Juicy caterpillars.
Oh wow, that's a really fat ass. I want to go.
Fat ass reminds me of I Like Big Butts, which was like a song that you'd always play at school dance. And I remember like I always got into like middle school dances a lot. So like the first time I could like go out and like express myself, and I would never dance with anyone. It was very like stereotypical school dancers, like boys on one side.
No! Don't dance! I'm here to express myself! This is my dancing space!
This is my space.
This is Caramel! He's dancing in my space!
Boys, you can both have big butts and you can both be true.
You're lying. You're lying.
You're trying to
get into our space.
Get out of space.
Leave even more space for Jesus. Like, more space.
All right, fine going to school. Now time to gather up the one you love and dance for a slow jam.
Oh, this is really sad.
Not by yourself. Find someone you love and hold them tight for a nice little slow. Not yourself.
I think I'm gonna quit teaching.
So anyway,
this fast as yesterday. So it was like a family pet one summer where it was just like up in this doorway, and we saw it there one day, and me and my brothers were just like, "You're part of the family." So every single day.
Little Jordan, you are sunk in. Are you speechless?
No, the one thing about me is that I can talk.
You can talk.
Yeah.
Little Jordan?
I can like spell and shit.
Little Jordan, are your legs okay?
No, my bad knees. I think they're gonna turn me into bacon.
And I was butchering the pigs the other day, as I usually do every Friday.
That's a good thing, Dorothy.
Yeah, you know, but I got one pig, and right before I hit it with a machete, it looked at me and said, "Please don't do it." It made eye contact with me.
That little runt, Jordan.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't kill a pig like that.
It's not gonna get any bigger. I'm tired of just because that literate spider keeps on complimenting that pig doesn't mean I'm a hungry father.
Do you like it? It says capitalism is death.
Pretty cool.
Jordan!
Jordan,
You can fly!
I'm a joke.
I don't care if it's a flying magical pig that's trying to warn you about the dangers of late-stage capitalism in a society. I have to put money on the table, or else we're going to lose the farm in 2 months.
I can't kill it.
Does it seem too wordy? It says, foolish humans, you didn't see the big picture and now you're all extinct.
I'm trapped in a huge well. Can't cover.
And so at the time, there was a song by Petey Pablo called, I think it was called North Carolina. And the theme was like, North Carolina, come on and raise up, take your shirt off, twist it around your head, spin it like a helicopter. And I remember yeah, exactly like that. I remember wearing undershirt, being like, I am gonna take my shirt off, and I'm gonna twist it around my head and spin it like a helicopter when this song came on. And I remember that.
So, no, please, you need.
I'm about to take off.
No, I know you ruined the tile of the event space. You completely ruined it. No, like this. Listen.
Yeah.
I don't want you to chop my head off. This is going really fast.
I am about to be the first human aircraft.
Hey, when I quit teaching and became an event planner, it was some rich shit that happened. Get out of my venue.
I just need to.
Roads on the Patuxent is not for you.
I'm almost at 60 RPMs, please.
I don't know what that means.
Rotations per minute. Oh my god, did you really understand? I'm sorry.
You shouldn't have been.
I probably shouldn't have been.
Oh shit.
What does the roads look like up there? Up the Patuxent?
Oh, we got some traffic looking into so you had to do archery at Camp Goshen, and there's one time, and they were like, they had to line up in front of your targets, and they were like, pick up your bow, and I picked up the wrong thing because I didn't know what the difference was. They had no class or something. I was just going off of what I thought.
All right. Do you want it after me?
What?
This bow.
I already got my bow. That's a bong you hit. A little bong, pendulum bong.
What's the difference?
A bow is a device that you use to shoot arrows. Combat. Bong is a device that you use to smoke tobacco or marijuana.
I'm so high at Camp Goshen right now.
I don't think you should be on the archery course. I'm kind of nervous to see you around kind of any type of weaponry.
I'm gonna kill our dinner.
We have a nice square meal down at the mess hall. Meatloaf tonight. It's gonna be good.
No. I'm Michael. gonna go back to land.
Oh, hey. That's dirty ground. We don't want that on your face now. I feel like I'm counseling you now here.
What's this shit?
Oh,
Mr. Tony, are you alright? Mr. Tony?
Did you let that high kid down the archery course?
You're gonna get kicked out.
I'm just a camper here. I don't know any of this.
You should have been more responsible.
Well, you know.
no, okay. So, the spider, I don't need to describe it, you know. We got a little too big in our aspirations for the spider, and we found like a really, I'm gonna call it thick. It was a thick earthworm.
Why is nobody paying attention to me?
Oh, I love gardening. Looks like I found myself a nice thick worm today. What is that? Hey there, little worm.
How you doing down there? Making fertilizer?
Oh, damn, I love me some gardening.
What happens if I bury myself a couple quarters, throw some money in the ground? Would that worm squiggle?
So, speaking of spiders in North Carolina, I've spent a lot of time in North Carolina, and so because of climate change, what?
Mr. President?
What?
Mr. President?
What?
The climate's changing.
Can't let it get out. Do you know what's going to do to businesses?
It's gonna change them.
There's so much money. We can't let the American people know.
Say it quieter.
Okay. I made a little chart.
It's a little too
It's
big.
okay, down the size, there we go.
Mr. President,
What?
I have to say, when you added a cabinet position of flirty coquettishness, I thought it was frankly crazy, but
Did you see?
it's pretty coquettish.
She, like, I didn't even know what the word meant.
That's a lot to admit.
And then when I saw her, I was like, do I speak French? Am I bilingual?
You are now, thanks to her.
Thank you for joining me here, Mr. President and MSNBC. Election season's coming up. The American people want to know, do you know definitions of certain words? Let's start with coquettish.
It is a egg-based breakfast.
Mr. President, we gave you these answers before. All right, Mr. President. Yes, question.
Do you know the meaning of the words climate change?
Oh,
She said it so loud.
Okay, so in North Carolina, they're like the flora and fauna that used to live closer to the equator. It's like slowly moving up, and so all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there's this thing called the golden weaver spider, and they're really
Juicy.
They are juicy. They're juicy. First of all, their webs are truly like they're golden. They're beautiful. But the funny thing is, if you look on them, and they're enormous. They're like from here to here, and each one of them has two spines on them. Like one, like sexy mama, like a huge sexy mama. She's big, and then her boyfriend. Like each one of them has a boyfriend. He's a tiny little guy on the left next to her.
Yellow guy, hey, you wanna go earn mama some money? Wanna go earn Big Mama some money?
yeah, I'd go out and earn Big Mama some money, yeah.
Yeah, so, why don't you go check some bugs and shit? Yeah.
You're my mama, I respect you.
No, It's a sexy mama thing. Come on.
It's just, there's such a size difference. I feel like we're not good for each other.
Oh my god. I have to emotionally parent my boyfriend right now.
I'll go give Big Mama some money.
Ooh, wiggle your little tiny spine.
Professor, as a research assistant, your hypothesis is right. They make terrible pimps.
We gave the earthworm to the spider, and it was a bad idea. Because earthworms are, remember, it was thick. The earthworm just like ruined the web, and the web like wrapped. He broke up with me. Fuck this web. I deserve so much more than this.
Welcome back to the Jerry Spider Show! Today, 8-legged freaks and their jilted lovers. We have Emilio! Now, Emilio, you got your web destroyed by a big, thick fucking squirtwort, is that correct?
Yeah, she was fat, thick, other words that can be used to describe a voluptuous woman.
Yeah, and a worm.
And a worm. A woman and a worm.
Can they be both?
This is heavy shit for whatever talk show this was.
Bring out the X!
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together as they swiggle out here. Big Mama Earthworm!
He's a dog! He's a dog!
He's a
spider!
Now, we have rumors, not rumors, it's the truth, that you destroyed this spider Emilio's web.
Yeah, well, that's not the only rumor around town.
Oh.
I think the audience has a question.
Yeah, I know that spider from hometown, and he's a ho-ho!
Yeah! Get out of here! Get out of here!
I'm having a baby!
Spider.
You're having Emilio's babies?
Yeah, spider babies. I'm gonna split in half and then half of me's gonna become spiders.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have a form of evolution that we were not ready for here. I could say this is coquettish. Let's hear it.
Keep it going from front, yeah. I took it all. They were gone. I took it. It was great. Hey, audience! If you're watching, you're saying, I'd like to learn how to do that. That can't be magic. It's not. You are in such great luck by Ron's coincidence. We teach classes as well. If you go to our website, improvpig.com. My lips got really fat for a quick second. I have no idea why. If you go to our website, improvpig.com. I'm allergic to one of you. I don't know who. So I'm not kissing any of you tonight. I'm sorry.
No.
I know. If you go to our website, improvpig.com, at the top, it's like classes. And if you click on that, you're going to find our classes.
Juicy.
Perfect. I can't make it any easier for you folks. That's the way. But we're always doing classes. We've got a bunch of level 1s coming up in a few months. So go ahead and click it. Do a class. Have fun. Be cool like we are. All right. Hey, let's make. Oh, whoa. Are we ready for a headliner? Yeah. Let's make lots of noise for Sarah House Team Eclipse in the time.
Hey everybody, we are Eclipse and we're gonna do a montage for y'all tonight. All we need to get started is a word, any suggestion word at all. What you got cooking up there?
Ranch dressing.
Ranch dressing, I love it. Thank you.
So
So my kid likes to put ranch dressing on pizza. What the fuck is that? I mean, am I the asshole? You don't put ranch dressing on pizza, right? You get the pizza toppings. There's a list of them they give to you there. I've never seen ranch dressing. I'm 60 years old. I've been to a lot of pizza parlors in my life. Trust me. I've never seen ranch dressing. It's one of the choice toppings. Oh, it's
Am I the asshole for stealing the cool red plastic cups from the pizza parlor? I just like the feeling of nostalgia, and I like taking that feeling home with me. It reminds me of when I was a kid. Look at your life now. Look at your life when you were a kid.
Am I the asshole if I bring my own Parmesan cheese to the pizza parlor? You see those little glass things next to the oregano and the red pepper?
Am I the asshole because I bring my own condiments to my friends' dinner parties? They always buy like house store brand stuff, none of the Heights and
Am
things.
I the asshole if I bring my tent to my friend's house when I'm invited over for a luncheon and then I park it in the backyard and I don't leave for a while?
Am I the asshole? I don't invite people to my house for dinner parties. I don't want you in my house. Not even if you're my friend. I don't want you in my house. It's my house. I do things in there that are
Am I the
private.
asshole for whenever I am invited to my friend's house, I walk around in a white glove on top of all the just so I can show them how terrible.
Am I an asshole if every time I want my house cleaned, I invite Mike over for dinner? I know it's like it's a little mean, but also.
Whoa, am I the asshole for asking to be invited into your house? I feel like it's just manners. I'm sorry. Everyone says, look at him, he looks so scary. Yet I am the only one in this society that has manners and I am polite. So I'm sorry that once in a while I stuff.
Am I the asshole if I go over to my friend's house and I just bite them? Not for any reason, I just bite them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's weird. It's
Yeah.
kind of an asshole thing to do.
but you're not actually a vampire, you have no reason to bite.
Yeah, that's
Right.
No, I just.
It's not for a living, it's just doing it because you want to.
There's a lot of bacteria in here.
That's gotta be an asshole.
Yeah, human
You're an
life is
asshole.
really
You're an asshole.
dangerous.
You're an asshole.
Asshole.
Right?
Asshole.
Asshole! Asshole! Asshole!
How you doing?
Great.
This I love coming over your house.
Yeah, I love the
Thanks for inviting me over.
Yeah, always.
Where's your wife? Man, where is she?
Yeah, weird. Every time I invite you over, she always says,
Oh.
Hey, how you doing?
oh,
Hey, it's so good to see you. Oh, man,
what's
so
up tonight?
fucking
Yeah, you tonight would be the night.
Oh, this is great. Oh, man. Oh, so, you people are so great. Oh, it's like that. Yeah. Okay. Hey. No.
I love when you come over. I can't wait till you come over.
I know, I feel the energy in this house. It's the club.
Yeah.
You people are like living down here and you fucking know it. Oh, man. Oh, you kids
Yeah,
there.
I'll tell him. All right, thank you for calling me. Okay, goodbye. Hansy, Jim, my husband, get back in here.
What's up?
Hansy,
What?
I love you. Like,
No!
no!
You two, I'm trying to tell you I love you.
I bruise easily, honey. Listen, our best friends,
Yeah,
the Mickelsons,
yeah.
they've put a restraining order against you. Which means that I don't get to go over for Mahjong anymore.
God, that's like the third neighbor this
Yeah,
week.
I'm here to serve you with this restraining order. You said,
Yeah,
I will.
Whoa,
I will take it.
Jesus.
You know you got like 4 bottles of hoisin sauce in there? Forget you had it and go back to the store and get more? Or...
No, I come collect it in the corner of the market.
Same world.
Well, I buy all the sauce when the price goes up, because there's less. I'm taking an economics class at Rhode Island Community College.
Got it.
And it's really like teaching me how to be like an entrepreneur.
Mhm.
So if I have all the sauce, I can raise the price and people have to buy it from me. It's called Economy 101.
Economy 101?
This just in. Oh, sorry.
And we're on in 5.
Just practicing my lines. This just in. Poison sauce more valuable than platinum.
someone locally storing all the sauce. We are going live now to Tony Baloney, our correspondent down in Cheshire. Tony?
Hey, it's me, Tony Baloney, and I'm here down in Cheshire. Right behind me is the house where this random ass guy has been hoarding hoisin sauce because it's gonna drive up the price to be the same as platinum. I'm not lying. I'm just afraid to go in there. And yeah, kind of a slow news day. What's that?
Tony, what does it look like on the scene? Is it tense?
It just looks like a house. Like a house. I'd say it's a colonial home. Looks like there's maybe been some renovations to it. Maybe it was a single family home. Now it's turned into like a triple decker apartment situation, but it looks fairly normal. It would be hard pressed to think that there was a genius hoarding hoisin sauce inside, but that does seem to be the case.
It's always the last ones you expect.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
There's more important stuff to cover in the news sometimes.
I think the more important thing to cover is the fact that you walked in front of me right before we're about to go.
Look what's up, we weren't on air. We weren't on air.
I think we're all still on air.
We're still on, guys, we're still on.
Oh, no, let America see this. I'm sick of you reporting all the big stories before I can.
Okay, so here's what it is. You're jealous. You're jealous of my success. Yes, you were my mentor, sure. In journalism school, I looked up to you.
You're shiny, it's okay.
That's right, America. He's shiny.
Yeah, so what, America? I need makeup. Who doesn't these days?
You thought that he was brilliant and sort of matte. He is neither.
In unrelated news, this is this station's last news. This is where it is.
Fired from your last job, huh?
Yeah.
Choke your partner on air.
No.
Well, today's a good TV.
Yeah.
The interview begins in 5, 3. Yeah, I know it's dusty. Earn your reputation. Tell me where the dust came from.
Is that? I didn't know that was a thing you could like quantify.
Magnesium, borosilicate. I would say the person that hung this painting is from Columbus, Ohio.
Shut the fuck up! You can't know that. Columbus, Ohio dust with magnesium.
And borosilicate.
Holy fuck. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is a vase. There's a healthy layer of dust on the inside. Ooh.
It's got a European bouquet. You think it's a Grecian vase, but Cyprus.
Oh, distinctly different. What are the minerals and attributes of this dust that make it up?
It's mostly igneous rock from the volcanic caldera around Greece.
Igneous fucking rock.
You got a little something to show
Is that right?
Were you at Chick-fil-A yesterday?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, no, I understand. No, you're not wrong. You're absolutely right. Okay, thank you for calling. Licky Lucas, my husband.
Licky Lucas does. What Licky Lucas does.
You can't lick the customers. You can taste their dust. Do not actively lick them.
If they signed on the service release of our new genetic 23andMe offering, and I need to tell them where their family came from, I need to lick their face.
You're right, we should not be offering that service. It doesn't make sense.
Of course it does. Everyone wants to know where they're from. You want to know if you're matched to someone who committed a crime? I will lick you. You want to know if someone's out there that can donate a kidney to you? I will lick you. You just want to be licked? I will lick you.
Okay, I'm trying to see if my boyfriend is a good mate for me for life, so I brought his toenails for you to lick. He doesn't throw them in the trash can. He leaves them all on the bathroom floor, and it drives me nuts. But also, I want to be with him forever.
Oh, he's married.
What the fuck? Can you tell?
She's brunette.
That son of a bitch.
Hey, where are my toenails? I put them in the bathroom trash bin and now they're gone.
I'll tell you where the fuck I put your toenails. Into the mouth Lucky licks.
Yeah, no, you're completely right. You're completely right. No, I understand. Stop, don't yell at me, it wasn't me. Okay, goodbye. Cheating Charlie, we need to
Way to start about you.
It's okay, working late lately.
Yeah, I've working a lot lately.
Well, you retired, so, someone needs to put money on the table.
Hey, I've heard retired.
Yeah, you did, but sometimes it feels like, I'm not respected, I'm not appreciated for what I do for you.
Oh, excuse me.
You see he's eating a salad with just copious amounts of ranch on it. It's really gross.
You can't cook for yourself.
What?
I'll say you can't cook for yourself. Since I've been going to work, I've been coming back to a house that I don't recognize.
Hey, Mr. Johnson, I got your next week's ranch delivery ready. When do you want this drone?
Put it in the kitchen for you next to the fridge.
Yeah, you got it, man, you got it.
And rotate the stock.
Oh, shit, you got an empty for me. That's gonna be $25 deposit. All right.
All right.
Yeah. See you next week.
It can't be.
When I started taking extra shifts,
Yep.
I thought maybe you'd be lonely. I thought maybe you'd be sad about me. The last thing I expected was that you have a ranch addiction. To order a bunch of ranch on our credit card. To pour ranch on everything.
Trying to tell me something?
Yeah, I think you're using ranch to cope with your loneliness, to cope with your sadness. You can't just be honest with me. You just drown your sorrows in ranch.
I'm sorry, I'm looking for your fucking medical diploma. Because I'm not here.
Nurse! You got that.
Where's your diploma?
It's nowhere. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm looking for your balls. I'm looking for the balls of the man that I married. All I can see is Finn Valley Ranch. Pallets and pallets of fucking ranch. And I'm drowning in them. And I just love.
This just did.
5, 4, 3.
This just did.
No, you got it. I believe me.
We are live, really?
Yeah, I'm joking.
Okay, that sounds fine. This just did.
There's a ton of ranch at someone's house. Ah, America, be warned, for there is ranch somewhere. Let's go to Tony Maloney.
Tony Maloney on the seat. As you can see, this is a bright white house behind us.
Well, what are you looking
Sort of
at?
nice and green and yellow.
Yeah, Tony, we're gonna go back to the studio. It's much more interesting in there.
Is that right? All right, fuck me. Goodbye.
Take your eyeballs out of your head and put them on top. Hey, I'm your new neighbor. Hey, nice to meet you. How you doing? How you doing, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
5 minutes later.
So it's 1,300 square foot, all at one level. It's a lovely ranch home. I think it'll be fun. It has all the amenities you asked for. It's small. It's an in-ground pool in the back. It's got a little lot on.
You don't mind my little my tiara, do you?
Okay, no, do I have to curtsy or bow or?
No,
Okay.
be yourself.
We see that Julie's dressed very regally. Fur, pearls, gold.
It's,
Go set the.
Thank you, Jesus.
three bedrooms, a primary and 2 secondary bedrooms, and
How's the school district?
excellent. It's in the top 10 of the state. Yeah, it's only number 7, but it's in the top 10. So. Child age that you're concerned about?
I have a little prince.
Okay. How old is the young designer?
He'll laugh when you say that.
Sorry. How old is the son? How old is he?
He'll be going to second grade.
Oh, second grade. And you'll be going to public schools instead of grade?
Come on, do I have to wait in the carriage all day? How you
See
doing?
that he is dressed as a little prince, he's got like a little crown with like the fur and the black spots on it.
Is it something to say that's adorable?
No.
It's adorable. It's regal, but adorable.
What?
Yeah.
You know what, when you,
I don't mind the crown on the tights.
they're very,
Revealing. They're revealing, Mom.
It's slimming. It's slimming. You got
It's weird, man. They're making me shake my legs. I have weird knees. Look at my knees.
Anyway, the primary bedroom has its own bath suite, it's an ensuite, and there are 2 other bathrooms in the house for visitors and guests. Yes, okay.
like you're king, you can wear whatever tights you want.
Yeah, well, can you go in the dungeon there?
That is a family tradition, that's fine.
There is a full guest room in the house in case that appears to. Yeah.
That's nice, yeah.
It's got interior access and an exterior access door, so for yard work and whatnot, or if you just want to do some internal storage.
Oh, putting me in the dungeon when you're the king.
Alright. Okay.
The grounds, it's 2/3 of an acre. And there's an empty lot next door that the previous owner is also selling separately, so if you want to expand, it's not buildable, it's not large enough to be buildable, but it would double the size of the yard. If you want to all furnishings come with property, so that's not a problem, so if it's broken, that's, you break it, you bought it, so that's fine.
I'm bored. Can I light a fire again?
There are 2 fireplaces, one in the family room, one again in the primary bedroom, that's probably on suite. That one is gas, it's propane based, so you can just put a light, but the one in the family room is a full fireplace.
Don't smack, no.
Mom!
We see a very regal looking mattress, they're made of solid gold with little red tips on top.
These are grandmamas.
I've been investigating arsonists for 25 years, and I never thought I'd say this, but I think a sassy little prince set fire to this house.
Okay, I hear you.
It's all the makings of a sassy little prince.
This just in, I'm on 5. All the other news agents have been fired and or are on FAA timeout, so they can't be, FCC timeout, so they can't be on air. I'm supposed to tell you that there's a little Lord Fauntleroy arsonist out there setting royal fires to some of the suburban districts. So if you live in a
I'm
little
so
suburban.
sorry, I got too big for my britches.
Yeah, we're still live.
We both have egos, that's what makes us great, but we just have to work with
We
it.
have to
you're not allowed to-
I would like a
Yeah.
more serious assignment next time I go out to the field.
The light is on, we're live now.
And like, this
Oh,
isn't.
we are a family, a new station family, Channel 3, a new station. Oh, they're starting the Capitol again. Oh, Jesus.
We'll just let that be.
This is Robbie, this is
What? No, I don't want a serious assignment like that. How we doing?
Getting better.
It's only supposed to stay lit for a second. It's not like a reflection on you if it burns out.
Yes, it is. It's a failure.
You know,
These are forever matches.
look, if you're this hard on yourself about matches that are supposed to burn out, I'm really worried how you're gonna have positive self-talk when you're a king.
No, see, you've already used that stamp to mail the letter once. You can't keep using it to mail more letters.
It's a forever stamp.
Right, that's.
It lasts forever.
No, it means what you paid for it, you could use it in the future.
Well, they use their own terminology. It says forever, that means it's forever.
Well,
The definition of forever is forever.
Look,
That's the definition of the word.
I don't.
The word itself.
Yeah, that's sure, you're correct. I can talk to the postmaster general about this.
Whoa, we're not kidding.
Look, I know you carved your initials into this tree and you said forever, but we do have to cut down this tree. It's dead. It's a hazard. We're gonna cut it down. It doesn't mean your love has to end. I'm assuming you're still with the same person. Initials JK.
Yeah, that's my initials.
Can you hear it? It's practically hollow on the inside.
That's almost easy to carve. When I'm king, this tree's gonna be special.
Oh, wow, you just caught that fucking tree. You are king material if I've ever seen it. I have completely changed my opinion of you. Look at you holding up this dead ass tree. This is great. This is great.
You help me?
I want to come into your house.
Oh, no way. I know what you are. I don't have any garlic in the house, but you are decidedly not invited inside. I know your tricks.
What are you applying?
That, oh, I'm sorry. Okay. You turned into a bat and I got to go.
I didn't.
No, you didn't. No, I saw it.
No, can I come in?
No, no, there's a vampire.
You seem cool.
No, he's not. You are just not. This is not a decision you meant to make.
I gotta apologize for my wife. She's xenophobic.
No.
You very clearly are, because they have an accent you won't let them in. Oh my god! Where's the lady I married?
It's because they are a vampire. They're going to bite our neck and we're going to be vampires. I'm not ready to be a vampire yet.
It's such a shame that your wife is so discriminatory
It's not that. It's not that.
and juicy.
She grew up in the Midwest suburbs, okay? She doesn't understand, so she's gonna be a little bit.
Grew up in the Midwest in the summers. Yeah, that's why I don't understand. No, it's because
I heard
you're a
it. I
vampire.
heard what you said.
No, it's because you're a vampire. I don't want to be a vampire today. Look, we're out like a really full cul-de-sac.
Fuck this
There's like a-
vampire.
Mama,
Yes.
you don't have to keep waiting in the bed. Just put the chair back. People keep leaving stuff out. I hate that happens. There's no manners anymore. People take things back or treat people nice.
I fully agree with you. You know we haven't met before.
But I can tell we're similar.
Yeah, I can tell you're a quality man. You're retired on a fixed income or you've done well for yourself.
Well, I'm retired. I'm not doing so well.
You're not doing so well.
No, inflation and stuff, right?
We can see these two men are coincidentally dressed very, very similar, like almost identical. They're both wearing khaki-colored button-downs and khaki-colored pants and brown boots.
I walk in this mall every other Thursday just to keep my steps in.
It's funny, I walk over here the Thursday and I haven't seen you.
But I normally start down by the Macy's. Where do you start?
Usually the first Thursday of the month.
Yeah, You wanna go to?
Try one more time. There we go.
You wanna go to Johnny Rockets, split a burger, and watch the ladies dance?
Again, such a.
Yeah.
Well, I've been going to Newport Creamery. Johnny Rocket sounds like way more fun.
Yeah, Newport Creamery, that place is awful. Oh.
God, they're back.
It's so like, will they or won't they? Get
Yeah, I
married
know.
already.
Do I want the fries or the tots? What do you?
You want him.
Just admit your love.
I think we should go with the fries. You like the fries way better than
The sexual tension is frankly embarrassing.
Give me a cheeseburger, but there's too much cholesterol.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Well, don't forget you're a little lactose intolerant.
Oh, yeah.
Smell your labor.
One really long onion ring with the lady in the tram. I don't know, really.
Oh, they mixed them all together.
Right, so you're mixing it.
Yeah, it's good.
Hey, Culver, let's hear it, Barbershop!
Hey, everybody, thank you for coming out today. We're here every Friday at 8 p.m. every Saturday at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. And on the count of 3, let's see if you remember my name. 1, 2, 3, yeah!
Right.